Hey folks, and welcome to the third game of 4 today for the Rhode Island preteen football Super Bowls. Today's third game is the junior varsity level, the Johnston Panthers against the North Kingstown Jaguars. Should be a good game. North Kingstown brings in their undefeated record. We will now get the players introduced. So we now have a special message going out to the North Kingstown Jaguars team all the way from Florida.
As soon as we find it. I feel like I've been watching North Kingstown, Johnston football all day today.
Yeah, pretty much. A little bit of North Smithfield thrown in there.
National anthem.
Hey guys, this is Liam Cohen, head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Wanted to say good luck in your Super Bowl coming up this weekend. Got to get it done, man. I was a former Jaguar myself, playing down there when I was living in North Kingstown, South Kingstown. So you're doing us proud, man. Get it done. Let's go.
All right, and the North Kingstown Jaguars bring their undefeated record to the Super Bowl to play the Johnston Panthers. Johnston is ready to kick off. North Kingstown will start the first half of the ball. Kickoff taken by Andrew Hayes.
Good run by Hayes there. Start the game. Spin move, juke down one player up the right sideline.
The Jags will start the ball at about the 46-yard line.
North Kingstown having a good day so far, winning at the junior Pee Wee level. See their offense start out this game. The junior varsity come up to the line. They're going to employ a quarterback under center, 2 H-backs, and a running back.
So Parker calling the quarterback. Hands off to Owen Ayers, who
Owen
takes
Ayers,
it up the middle.
Some nifty running there. Leapt over a would-be tackler. So nice first run. Some athleticism on that North Kingstown side early. A spin move on the kickoff return. A jump by Ayers right there on the first play. North Kingstown's going to take the ball in from the sideline, or take the play in from the sideline. Parker Callahan running the show. Number 2. Panthers lined up. A 3-shell, deep safety. Crouching corners.
Callahan with a screen pass out to Damon Portuano. Hit immediately by the Johnston defense. No gain. Second down.
It's tough to throw.
Sorry,
that,
third down.
It's tough to throw that screen with that press coverage type of shell. So nothing doing, no blocking out there. He was a single receiver, so he's hit immediately. They're going to have to make an adjustment there and figure out how to at least get a tight end out to block, and he'll be able to cut that back inside. Number 24, Owen Harris breaks away for the touchdown early here. Some nifty running. He's employing that high step over a couple DBs, would-be tacklers, and he's in the end zone. North Kingstown made that look easy against the Panther defense.
Yeah, that O-line opened up a giant hole for him.
He really looks good. He's got a tall, lean body. His feet, his knees are high. Jumped over a player, showed a little high step there. So kind of employing a lot of the moves that you look for in a starting running back for North Kingstown.
That kick is good.
2 points there.
So North Kingstown taken out to an early lead on their opening drive.
The score, North Kingstown 8, Johnston 0.
Let's see if Johnson has an answer.
Really impressive there.
Yeah, that they made that look easy.
I mean, I don't know if I've seen it look easier than that. 2-3 plays, good kickoff return. They're in the end zone. Ayers, I don't think he's been touched yet, besides on that first run where he jumped over a would-be tackler.
And North Kingstown is touted as being a really good team. They've proven it so far early off in this game.
And they beat Johnston earlier this season, I believe 21-7. I'll get confirmation on that. Kickoff return by the Panthers. Bobbing and weaving, getting to the outside. That is number 1, Leonardo Chalani.
He was dragged down after a good gain by Chase Buckley. Let's see how the NK defense stacks up.
Panthers come out, 2 wide outs, both single to each side. 2 running backs flanking the quarterback out of gun. Inside handoff for about 1 yard.
Anthony Vieira, the quarterback, taking the snap.
Looks to be gaining about 1 yard on the play, making it 2nd and 9.
Short gain, 2nd down and 9. Vieira back to pass. That pass is complete. Complete to number 1, Leonardo Celani.
Yeah, Vieira started to roll right, pulled up in the pocket, got it to Celani. Celani makes a tough catch in traffic, pulls it down, and big play for the Panthers there on offense.
Panther offense. Here's a first and 10 on the 31.
I don't know about you, Kyle. This is shaping up to be an exciting game.
I like it. Some spread sets, seeing some wideouts in the game.
Inside handoff, good for a couple.
Vieira getting the play on the short side of the field from Coach. 2nd and 8. Johnston trying to answer an early score from North Kingstown.
Luca Andrioza, the ball carrier.
Yeah, just another inside handoff there. Short gain on the play. It'll bring up 3rd and 6.
I don't know. Bring it 3rd and 6.
They get right to it.
Runs right into the teeth of that NK defense,
On the line of scrimmage.
led by Xavier Johnson. Not much there. I'll make it 4th
I
down.
don't know. Bring it 4th and about 6.
Big play, 4th and 5. Johnston Panthers, 2 wideouts, 2 running backs, quarterback out of shotgun. Callahan, all right, Vieira there, I should say, slings one sidearm out to the flats, just outside the outstretched arms of his would-be wide receiver.
North Kingstown will take over on downs. Let's see what this offense has for their second series.
North Kingston will not start their offensive series. The goal being placed on the 28-yard.
It's nice to see some passes early. Some of these earlier games didn't have a lot of passing in it.
Yep, and what I'd like to take note of is that Johnston was able to move the ball, just sputtered at the end of that drive. North Kingstown taking over in their own territory, so they're backed up about the 25-yard line. Toss left to 12, Braden D'Amico.
Taken down by Pistachio. It definitely seems to be a faster pace than some of the earlier games, just overall.
Yeah, 100%. Johnston getting in and out of the huddle. North Kingstown kind of not taking too much time in the huddle, although they are huddling on every play here. That was another 6-yard run, bringing up 2nd and 4. So really, North Kingstown controlling the line of scrimmage here early. Here's Ayers. Bounce to the outside. He's got the sideline, and pursuit angles by Johnston forces him out of bounds. Almost had the edge there. Ayers looks effortless in his running so far. Nimble, high knees, long gait.
Pushed out of bounds by Young, but not after a good joint for a 1st down.
North Kingstown employing a high motion toss, downhill toss on the last 2 plays of the game. We'll see if the Panthers have an answer. It's somewhat telegraphed. I'm sure they have some boot action off of that. 2 H-backs to the right and left of the quarterback that'll tend to motion into that toss. There's Ayers. There's a little play action.
Oh, and he's taken down.
Callahan tried to escape the pocket to the left. He is wrapped up and thrown down for about a 7-yard loss.
Mason Barros on the sack.
So there we see it, a little bit of that action. Mini toss fake, boot out to the right. Can't get the edge. It's tough when you don't get the edge and you're rolling left for a right-handed quarterback, as Callahan was there. He'll bring in the play. They are in a 2nd and 18, I would say. Panther defense shifting to the trips formation of North Kingstown.
That play's blown dead.
We have a flag on the play.
Offsides against the Panthers.
That results in a 5-yard penalty.
That'll move the Jaguars up and about. Could definitely use that. Second down.
A lot of penalties in the last game we saw. Gave the edge to Johnston, who came away at the Pee Wee level with the championship versus the North Smithfield Express. Here we've got North Kingstown versus Johnston. Number 40 on the carry. That's
Ladies
Chase
and gentlemen,
Buckley for North
If your
Kingstown.
vehicle is in a spot
Pickup of a
that you've now created that is not a
minimum
line
yardage.
spot in the front, you need to please remove your car from that non-spot and find a new spot. Any cars still there in the next 30 minutes will be towed. Thank you.
Stern warning.
Yeah, definitely a stern warning. Don't want to be one of those guys. Glad I got here early and got a spot.
I didn't even catch it. It might be my car.
Well, if we watch you running out, we know it was.
North Kingstown, 3rd and 12.
In the shotgun. Nope. Pass was intended for Ayers.
Is incomplete.
Falls incomplete.
Panthers come out in a cover 2 set. Callahan tries to throw a dig route to Ayers, which is the right idea, but just flies high, a little bit errant. Ayers not able to get a hand on it. And that'll bring up 4th and 12, 4th and a long 11.
So pretty much everything in the earlier 2 games was 4-down territory.
Yep.
Just wondering if we get to this point or at this stage or level,
Yeah, well,
if there are any punts or if there's still 4 downs.
right. You know, bigger boys out there. Won't
Right.
be able to tell here. This is where, you know, most teams would likely,
Yeah.
especially at this level, go for it.
Yep.
So I'd expect that as they do come out with a 3 wide receiver set. Callahan back and shotgun.
That pass was batted down at the line of scrimmage.
Callahan trying to get it to Damon Portinato there on a hitch route. Fires it in, batted down, like you said. Not able to find a passing lane.
Mason Barrows threw up the big paw and knocked it out of the air. Looks like Johnson will take over. First down from the 43.
Oh, Kingstown scrambling. They don't have their defense out on the field. Finally get set. Snap happens.
Stacked up by Max LeMay. A couple other Jaguar defenders. This looks like a tough front 4 for the Jags. It's a large group of boys out there.
Yep.
Definitely look bigger than the Johnson team.
Yeah, Johnston with more like they've got 4 guards out on the field, although big number 32 closest to us. Out of the gun, the Panthers.
Sacked by Damon Portuano. There's a flag on that play.
We do have a flag on the play.
Let's see as the refs get together. Got illegal motion against Johnston. That penalty will be declined. Make it 3rd down and 13.
North Kingstown in a good spot. We'll see if they loosen up their cornerbacks here. Try to keep these receivers underneath them. Panthers come out in a passing formation, 3 wide receivers.
Oh, tried to pass to the back out of the backfield. Kind of went off his shoulder pads. Falls incomplete. That'll bring a fourth down.
Yep, Vieira dropped it down to Benjamin Young there, number 22, bounces off his pads, and looked like he had him on the play. Looked like Young had some running room, but just not able to come down with it.
This looks like somewhat of a punting formation.
They're going to pooch.
Oh. Fumble on the catch, but it looks like he was able to fall on it.
Quarterback Callahan back there returning punts. That's brave. Muffs it, able to fall on it.
That is the first punt we've seen today.
Spiraling.
Yeah, this is definitely a faster paced game than the under 8s and under 10s.
Well, most of these guys have been playing 3, 4, 5 years even. They've got their stuff together. This North Kingstown organization, we talked about it. They've got a lot of continuity, sending guys up, a little bit of continuity, even with the high school, at the high school level, practicing a lot of the same fields. So you'd expect them to be, more well-oiled than most of these organizations, which is why we see so many of them in the championships.
Inside handoff to Brendan D'Amico. Good for a gain of about 2 or 3, would you say?
Yep, Braden D'Amico.
So call that 2nd and 7.
Now, it's interesting. You're not used to seeing these quarterbacks like heading over the sideline these days when you're watching all these games on TV with the headsets and the microphones or the speakers inside the quarterback's helmets. But Callahan heads to the sideline every play, get the call from coach. Tries to get one off quickly there.
Looks like it's the end of the first quarter. That went by quick. North Kingstown. And we're back at Bishop Hendricken Field, start of the second quarter, where Johnston is losing 8-0 to the North Kingstown Jaguars in the junior varsity level Super Bowl for the Rhode Island preteen football organization. It's definitely gotten windier as the day has gone on, but these guys seem to be moving pretty good. This first quarter went by pretty fast.
A lot of problems in the last game, handling the ball, holding on to it, shotgun snaps on the ground. But this game going a lot better with the older guys.
Yep.
I think it's definitely a factor. Like I said, we've got hot packs in the booth, so it's not warm, but it's when that sun gets behind the clouds, it can get chilly today, and that'll be a factor in the passing game as we move forward.
Kingstown with motion. Pitches off the right side to Ayers. Looks like he's close to a first down.
That's that staple play for North Kingstown. High motion, snaps it, gets him on a downhill toss. You got to be careful on that because you can't snap the ball with your receiver heading, your wide receiver or your running back heading downhill. So that quarterback Callahan has to time that up perfectly every time or err on the early side as he has.
But it's definitely been effective so far. It doesn't seem that Johnston really has an answer. They keep getting them, 3 or 4 yards every time they do it. It's going to make for a long day.
Interesting.
Looks like a quarterback sneak.
Yeah, so pretty smart by North Kingstown there. They fake the motion and just sneak the ball up the middle so the defense isn't ready on that timing. Really heady play by the quarterback and the coaching staff. Picks up an all-important first down. If North Kingstown can get out to a 16-point lead or a 15-point lead here, that'd go a long way. Like we said, playing ahead in championships, is where you want to be. A lot of nerves in these games, and they've got the Panthers on their heels right now, 1st and 10. Kingstown looking good. We saw the first drive was, they made it look very easy. Panthers have gotten a little stingier since then, but North Kingstown still able to move the ball thus far. Ayers off the right side. He is slippery. Couple tacklers sliding right off his legs. He kind of employs that.
He ran through a couple tackles around the end.
Yeah. Keeps his knees real high, which is what you want to do. These tacklers trying to go low, slide right off his thigh pad. And that was an impressive run, one of the more impressive runs, because he really hasn't been tested thus far this game. Has had a lot of open running room. North Kingstown offensive line doing a great job so far, and Ayers with tons of room. But he definitely strikes me as one of the best athletes we're seeing out there on the field, just the way he's built.
There's a handoff around the right-hand side who breaks out, looking to get the corner.
That is number 10.
Touchdown.
Damon Fortunato breaks away, wiggles his way, cuts back to the right, finds his way into the end zone for North Kingstown, and they are going to extend their lead here to 14.
Yeah, once he was able to get by the official, the front four of the Johnston team, he really had nobody in the way.
Yeah, Fortunato's been the change-up to Ayers throughout this first half. Finally able to break out. Read those blocks really well, and here's the extra point. They go for 2.
The kick is up.
That kick is up, and Chase Buckley's kick is good. With 7:24 left to go in the first half. North Kingstown is up 16-0.
That now brings the score.
That wasn't as easy as their first drive, but it didn't look that hard either.
They look pretty impressive, North Kingstown. I can't see, I'm trying to brainstorm how the Panthers can stop that offense. Ayers just looks so fluid in his running. Got that change up of Damon Fortunato, number 10. He looks smooth right there. Rarely read those blocks well, cutting back to the backside and finding space. I feel like there's a lot of room on the interior, front 4, front 5 of North Kingstown doing well. Little pooch kick. Panthers will take a knee.
So Walter Borden on that kickoff reception. Callahan also seems like he's doing the kicking. He kind of seems to be all over the field.
Yeah, he's kicking, he's quarterbacking, he's returning punts. Trying to get untangled here.
Oh, there you go. It's all right. Happens to the best of us.
My chair is very squeaky.
So Johnson gets up to the line. Looks like they're going to throw.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that picked off.
Intercepted.
That is number 26, Mason Schonfarb. With the interception, he bobbled it for a second, comes up with it, heads up the right side, and that's going to be a big play in this game for North Kingstown. Now knocking on the door of the red zone, already up 16-0. Big play for the defense.
Yeah, that is not what Johnston needed.
I don't know what Vieira was seeing there, kind of threw it right to the backer, maybe had some block vision in the backfield, but that one was almost too easy.
Yeah. So North Kingstown will come out, take over 1st and 10 from the 19.
Kingstown spread set, 3 wideouts, 2 running backs flanking. Callahan in the backfield, 5 down linemen. The Panthers are in a
timeout on the field.
Looks like there's a
Cover 2.
timeout for Johnston.
Yep.
Factory Carpet Outlet in Pawtucket, Rhode Island has been in business for over 35 years. We offer the largest selection of carpet, flooring, ceramic tile, and area rugs in the Northeast. Visit our showroom today and see all Factory Carpet Outlet has to offer. Free estimates, expert advice, and great values. You will be satisfied. Stop by or visit us at factorycarpetoutlet.com.
Okay, this is the sign.
Yeah, this is the sign.
This is a sign. This is a sign for commercial.
Yeah.
Wrap it up. Oh my God. You're sleeping.
And we're back with the North Kingstown Jaguars driving again after that interception.
Panthers have put themselves in a precarious situation. Second quarter, 7 minutes left, giving North Kingstown a chance to have the ball again deep within their own territory, Panther territory. Callahan patient in the backfield, a little bit of quarterback draw. He's hit hard by the front four of the Panthers, but not before picking up about 5 yards on the carry, called his own number there.
Yeah, Xander Caro stepped up and gave him a shot on that defense.
Panthers have to dig deep here. They have to understand the moment. End of the second half, already down 16. Championship hopes on the line. Really have to figure out a way to get that ball back, come up with a turnover, do something. Those captains and stars need to be on their A game right now. That's a handoff inside to Braden
D'Amico, yep. Took that inside handoff.
Taken down around the first down marker, enough for the first down.
And North
Ball
Kingstown
being placed on the
knocking on the door,
15-yard line, first and
trying to
10.
put this game more in control than it already is. They are at about the 15-yard line, I'd say, if that marker's correct. Panther defense roaming around. They've got 4 DBs in the game. Looks like 3 backers backing 4 down linemen. Trying to keep contained with those cornerbacks. But North Kingstown done a good job. A little bit through the air, a little bit through the off tackle so far in this game. Oh, he's going to call that.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely a flag in this league.
So Callahan threw into double coverage there on the left side. Looked like he had a streak or a fade route and kind of threw it into traffic. Luckily, you know, he's rewarded with pass interference. If you notice, North Kingstown's come out with a little bit different set this whole drive, playing out of gun. They've let that little toss action go and opted for a little bit more shotgun oriented offense.
Yeah, Max LeMay and D'Amico were side by side in the backfield. Looks like we've got an equipment timeout on the field. All right, he's back. We're good. North Kingstown knocking on the door again.
Got gut check for the Panthers here. Inside their own 10, about the 8-yard line. Looks like they're going to come out, man up on the outside with these corners and linebackers. Callahan
Calls his own number. Yep, runs right up the middle.
And maybe some sort of miscommunication there in the backfield. Looked a little bit clunky with the action.
He's taken down by Boken Fuso. Name we've called a couple times already in this game for the Johnston defense.
The problem for the Panthers is North Kingstown can still pick up a first down with a 2 to 3 yard gain right here and then get themselves a new set of downs inside the 5. So they've really got to get stingy on these next 2 to 3 plays. They're fighting for their championship hopes. 16-0, 4:24 left in the half.
And North Kingstown definitely seems to be firmly in control. Let's see if they can keep it going. If they can put it in here, that'll definitely put Johnston in a hole.
It's a big play.
Yeah, Chase Buckley took that, tried to get her on the right-hand side. Didn't get very far.
They've given themselves a chance to get a stop here. That'll bring up 3rd down. No easy task.
We're back at Bishop Hendricken Field, where the North Kingstown Jaguars are driving. They're firmly in the lead against the Johnston Panthers in this JV matchup.
Like I said, Panthers have to have a sense of the moment here. 3rd down. Really have to fight, claw, get some push up front, have a chance there. And looks like Ayers on the carry, sneaks his way in the end zone on the speed sweep, came out, cut up field at the right time. Panthers unable to do anything about it.
They really don't. The Johnson doesn't really seem to have an answer for Ayers.
Yeah. Well, he's smooth runner. You know, that play probably designed to get to the outside. He cuts it up through the tackle gap and is able to kind of slice his way into the end zone. And just really impressive to see an athlete like Ayers, the way he moves. You know, I think someone that, the way he's built, you know, definitely could be a top high school player, if not someone at the college level.
And that was a bad hold on that extra point, which is no good.
22-0.
So that brings your score to 22-0. NK firmly in control against Johnston with about 3.5 minutes left to go in the first half. So this is definitely a battle of the top teams. North Kingstown is bringing their undefeated record, and you can definitely see why as we watch them play against the Panthers.
We've got Hendricken legend Buddy Croft in the booth here. Are you here scouting some of these players? I'll get him in trouble.
Just making sure you're doing your job. That's all he's doing.
Well, we are at your school, so.
And that's a squib kick. That's recovered by the Panthers. So they will take over 1st and 10 from about the 47-yard line. So let's see what they can do on this drive. They got to get something going. Otherwise, they're going to be too far in a hole and not be able to dig their way out.
Yeah, 100%. I've said it, you know, a million times today. This clock moves fast. These games go by quickly, about an hour and a half, hour and 45, if that. So with 3:26 left in this second quarter, really the Panthers have their back to the wall. Got to get something going on offense. Got to figure out how to capitalize on this drive. It is imperative. Obviously, we're talking about championship Sunday, championship game. Their hopes and dreams on the line.
Yep, Vieira runs in with the play call from the sideline. And we're going to have a timeout for Johnston. But we're back here at Hendricken Field. Johnston's going to take over, see if they can get something moving. It's definitely been a struggle against this North Kingstown team.
Just talking to Coach Croft, and Hendricken wins a close one versus North Kingstown, at the high school level this past weekend, and they'll be in the championship game versus LaSalle.
Nice.
Next weekend, Friday night, Cranston Stadium, right?
Looks like we got a false start against Johnston. We'll move them back. Make it 1st and 15.
Oof. A lot of North Kingstown players in the backfield there.
Play was blowing up.
A little bit of trouble with the snap.
Perez was the first one there, driving him backwards for that loss of yardage. Looks like we got a shaken up Panther.
Coach Croft is whispering notes in my ear. We could have used them before the game. We came into this game with no color at all.
Yeah, we just kind of been flying by the seat of our pants, but it's working so far.
No, coaches did not do their diligence on the play sheets. But we do have rosters, and that's all you can do.
There you go. That's a start. And it helps that the Johnston players have their names on the backs.
Yeah. All right, Johnston needs something here. 2nd and very long. Two backs in the set. Slings it out to the flats. Almost picked off by 45. That is Max LeMay.
Yeah, if he would have gotten that, he was gone.
He's kicking himself. That could have put this one away. 22-0 here at Bishop Hendricken. 2:22 left before halftime. Panthers with the ball, trying to claw their way back into this game. They need to do something before the half here.
Yeah, they definitely got an uphill battle. It's 3rd down and about 20. They got to try to get something going. Right now it is all North Kingstown. Jelani around the left side doesn't get very far.
I was just asked who's watching this game. We're taking this youth championship Sunday pretty serious. I assume hundreds of thousands of people.
Hundreds of thousands of people.
Right on the Facebook stream.
That's it. Yep. We are going to be internet celebrities after this game.
It's good for these kids. Like, they get to listen to playback. They get their championship kind of like solidified, immortalized. They can listen to it, watch the replays.
Absolutely. Get that little pooch punt off. It's going to roll out of bounds at about the 40, where North Kingstown will take over. And we'll see what kind of fun their offense brings to the table this time. Johnston's definitely got an uphill battle.
I know my parents are listening. That's 2. Everyone seems to be here. We have big turnout. So even though, despite the weather, everyone seems to show up. We've had a bigger crowd than Hendricken gets for most of their games. Yeah. Buddy Croft here in the booth. No headset. Just leaning over my shoulder.
That's it. Throwing out stats.
Obviously, father to Keith Croft, head coach, Bishop Hendricken, a teammate of mine from back in the day.
The pass complete to Porcinato. Good for a short gain. 2nd down.
Nice little throw there. Callahan.
Looks like we got another timeout on the field.
placed on the 46-yard line, making it 2nd and 6.
And we're back with Kingstown ball. 2nd down from about the 44. Our pass is complete. Down the sidelines. Fortunato looks to be gone.
Another completion to number 10, North Kingstown. North Kingstown now doing it through the air, proving they are a multifaceted offense. Fortunato breaks away for about 50 yards and the touchdown. That's going to really put this lead out.
Yeah, this is definitely starting to get to be a little more one-sided than we had thought this was going to be.
Got 20, 29, nothing. Do I have that right? 28?
28.
They'll go for 2 here, so try to make it 30. And impressive that they're doing it through the air, North Kingstown.
And Buckley's kick is good. Oh, flag on the play.
We do have a flag on the play.
So let's see what we got going on here.
Callahan threw a hitch earlier on the drive to Fortunato for a gain of 5. Then he finds him up the right sideline, breaks away, and impressive. And like I said, North Kingstown
Got a personal foul running into the kicker against the Panthers. Looks like they will assess that on the kickoff. As it stands, we got a 28-0 game. North Kingstown firmly in hand with 1:12 left to go in the first half.
not the way Johnston pictured this day going.
No, I don't think so. But we'll see if they can come back and regroup at halftime. See if they can pull something together in the second half, make this a game. Otherwise, it's going to be a very one-sided game. Callahan's kick, kind of a squib kick. Looks like there's a flag on the play. I'm thinking there's an offsides on the kicking team. Someone got a little bit anxious. Crossed the line a little bit early. We're going to move it back and kick it again.
The ball will now be placed on the 50-yard line. The Jaguars
Well,
are set.
107 left in this half. If Johnston is to hold on to hope, come out of this with a win, a good kickoff return would go a long way towards sparking something. They've got two back to receive. North Kingstown pooches it to the right sideline.
Yep, kicks it out of bounds.
Don't give them a chance to return it would be the philosophy there.
Yep.
Try to get your defense on the field. Hang tight till halftime.
Panthers will take over. 1st and 10 with about a minute left in the half. Probably gives them time for just about one drive. And we'll see if they can pull something together. The Johnston organization did already win a Pee Wee championship today.
Yep.
Inside handoff.
1 to 2 yard gain there.
Goes to Caro. They're going to speed it up.
Yep, they're going to no huddle this. North Kingstown's defense stingy right now.
Yep. Young with the ball carrier. Gets a short gain. They're just going to keep trying to plow ahead. Looks like they're content to go into halftime. Caro, the ball carrier.
They gave it a shot, nothing exotic, just trying to pound it away in the middle, see if they can break away for something, but North Kingstown not having it. There's 17 seconds and the clock is ticking. Look like we'll go into halftime with the score as it is, 30-0 North Kingstown.
So we are going to cut to commercial real quick. We'll be back in a moment. Oh, sorry. No, we're going to stay here for the last 2 seconds. 1,
2.
and that's the half. With your score, North Kingstown 30, Johnston.
Duality, the quality or state of having two different or opposite parts. In the studio, it's about precision. In the gym, it's about strength. But in both, it's about pushing myself further, finding balance in the extremes. That's what duality is, and that's what I wear.
Factory Carpet Outlet in Pawtucket, Rhode Island has been in business for over 35 years. We offer the largest selection of carpet, flooring, ceramic tile, and area rugs in the Northeast. Visit our showroom today and see all Factory Carpet Outlet has to offer. Free estimates, expert advice, and great values. You will be satisfied. Stop by or visit us at factorycarpetoutlet.com.
set kickoff on the 40-yard line to start the third quarter.
Oh, jeez.
Johnston gets the ball around the 30-yard line. With no gain on the return. The Panthers will start their offensive series on the 30-yard line, first and 10.
We are back here, Hendricken High School, Johnston, North Kingstown, JV championship game. North Kingstown dominating this game 30-0. Just coming out of halftime here, beginning of the third quarter. Johnston with the ball will come up in there, tight set. Quarterback flanked by two running backs. Handoff inside. That's 21, Luca Andriozzi. No gain. In fact, loss of 1 or 2 yards there. Bring up 2nd and 12. Anthony Vieira bringing in the play. They've got to have a sense of urgency here. Down by 4 scores. Johnston is championship. Got to put a drive together. Vieira, deep ball up the left sideline. Tight coverage. Receiver wants the pass interference call. That is 16, Gianni Blinkhorn. And just pass flies over his head. DB in the area. Pass broken up. 3rd and 12. Panthers with their backs to the wall. Championship hopes on the line. 8:45, beginning of the third period. North Kingstown sitting pretty. Their defense on the field, 8 in the box. Run heavy. Panthers are handed off up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense. And nominal gain, 1 or 2 yards there, bring up 4th down, and they're in a precarious situation. Need some life out of this Panther sideline. Panther crowd, this is an all critical 4th down and 10.
1 yard gain on the play, now making it 4th and 10.
Panthers in no hurry, want to make sure they get this one right. North Kingstown comes up and looks like a cover 2 set. They're going to employ another safety. Try to guard the sticks up, and it's a pooch punt by the Panthers. North Kingstown getting away. Oh, they touched it. And the ref waving his arms. It looks like North Kingstown ball inside the 40-yard line, about the 33-yard line. That one looked precarious for a stint there. North Kingstown touched it, but then was able to fall on it. So North Kingstown Jaguars in control of this game. Panthers struggling, not able to put any points up yet thus far. Now they find themselves deep in their own territory. This is the type of situation where, you know, you can milk the whole clock for the whole second half. A little bit of motion. Callahan inside handoff to 45 off the left tackle. Pickup of 7.
Taken down around the 22-yard line. There was a
apologize, did not get a number there.
Looks to be a holding call on the offense. That results in a 10-yard penalty. The ball being placed on the 40-yard.
Sorry about that.
My partner's back.
Sorry.
Left me hanging. It's okay.
That went by way faster than I thought.
North Kingstown in control. Motion left. Toss left to 40 off left tackle. That's going to be Chase Buckley with the ball. North Kingstown continuing to do what they do, 4 to 5, 6 yards a clip, keeping the Panthers on their heels.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be having things completely in hand.
Will be placed on the 32-yard line.
It's been tough to watch. You know, what you want to look for here when someone's down by 30, championship hopes kind of dissipating is try to see what kind of fight you got in your guys for next year. See who really is the heart of the program, who has a little bit of fight, who you want to utilize next year, because it's all about resolve in football, contact sport. As you see, Ayers there fighting. And there's the Panther defense showing up on that play.
Yeah, I think that's the first time he's been stacked up all day.
Yeah, absolutely. Finally getting in front of him, driving him back. Ayers running with those high knees like we talked about, able to kind of slide off guys, run over guys, skip to the outside. He's done it all. He's leapt over a player early in the game on the first drive, high need off to the right sideline. And so everything he's doing is impressive, but finally the Panthers able to stand him up on that play.
It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 9. See if the Panthers can hold these guys and get them the punt. Try to get something going in the second half. Screen pass. Drag down from behind.
Yeah, just a little bubble screen to Ayers for about 4 to 5 yard gain.
Dragged down by Benjamin Young. It'll make it 4th down, about 5. Let's see if they punt or if they go for it.
It'll be 4th and 5.
I mean, they're so deep right now, I think they're going to choose to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, from the 27, they don't really have much to lose, but let's see what they do. Maybe another steady diet of an Ayers run.
Callahan out of the gun. Flanked by his running back. 3 wide outs. Pass play. Hitch to the left. That is Portinato, again, number 10. He's been the favorite target through the air for Callahan. Another completion. Good timing on the play. Able to move the sticks. Pretty impressive the timing that they're deploying or employing on those pass plays, North Kingstown.
Yeah, they definitely seem to be a couple of guys that have played together for quite a while, because they know exactly what the other one's going to do. That pass was good for a 1st down.
They made that look easy. Move the chains.
Yep, move the chains, keep the clock going. And
2 H-backs either side.
motion man.
Inside.
Hand off to Ayers. Grabbed immediately by Mason Barrows, who could have almost taken that handoff in the backfield.
I think that was actually 45. Max LeMay on the inside counter. Faked it to Ayers, actually.
Gotcha.
They lost about a yard on the
They look,
play.
they have very similar bodies. I might have made the same mistake earlier. So 45 kind of being the change up to number 24. He'll limp off right now after that carry.
And they're gonna
Timeout on the field.
call timeout on the field. Let him get looked at real quick. So with that, again, I apologize for going to the food trucks and grabbing something to eat. That took a little longer than I thought it was gonna. My bad.
We handled it. I don't know, we might have been better without you.
And I will say, it is, thanks a lot. It is definitely colder outside of this press box than it is in here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, boy. I don't envy those guys out there.
Try to get take the temperature of this Panther sideline. Not a lot of excitement, not a lot of movement. Like you said, it's cold out there in the open air. Down 30. Fought all season to get to this position. And like I said, not how they pictured this day going.
Now, and the Jaguars driving yet again.
Number 12, Brandon D'Amico off the left side. Big pickup.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the smaller guys out there, but he seems to be shifty. He gets kind of lost behind all those linemen.
That'll move the sticks.
Yeah, give him first and goal
North Kingstown able to.
from the 5.
Yep. Right inside the 5. North Kingstown able to edge out the Panthers earlier in the season, so they were, the favorite in this game. But this one a lot more heavy-handed than the first.
Yeah, I think a lot of people thought it was going to be a better matchup than it has been. The Johnston team being a really good team just doesn't seem to be to the caliber of the North Kingstown group.
North Kingstown's going to come out in a trip set. Callahan eyeing out his receivers. Man coverage on the outside. Inside the 5. He drops. Throws inside.
Oh, in and out of the hands. Almost picked off.
I really like how Callahan gets rid of the ball, the timing of everything he's doing. But a linebacker in the area, able to get his hands on that, almost picked off, like you said, just falls to the turf, and they'll live to play another down on this drive, trying to really extend this 30-point lead here at the 4-yard line.
Looks like that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. That'll give that a
Duality, the quality or state of having two different or opposite parts. In the studio, it's about precision. In the gym, it's about strength. But in both, it's about pushing myself further, finding balance in the extremes. That's what duality is, and that's what I wear.
We are back with the final quarter of this junior varsity championship game with North Kingstown in the lead, 30-0. Knocking on the door yet again. Quarterback keeper. Fights for a few. Comes up short of the goal line.
That'll bring up 3rd and goal.
Yep, 3rd down. 3rd and goal from about the 3.5.
North Kingstown will sub in number 45, Max LeMay. Callahan bringing the play to the huddle. Panthers on their heel, backed up inside their own 4-yard line. Not a lot of life. See if they can put up a fight here. North Kingstown will have 2 plays to punch it in. Inside handoff.
Yep, right to LeMay, right up the middle. Good for another North Kingstown touchdown.
Man. Well, 36-0. And he kind of walked in right there. They're getting blown off the ball.
Yeah.
Tough to kind of watch. But they really need to, this isn't the end of these guys' careers. Obviously, they'll be back next year. They need to put up a fight. Try to show there's no quit on that organization, although it can be very demoralizing when you get in a game like this, especially when you get in a championship game like this. everything kind of that you hoped for the last 3 months, 4 months, even the last year, kind of crumbling around you. And to me, in these moments, just kind of look around and see who's still got, who's still making eye contact, right? Or who's checked out, who's just already kind of in the warmth of the car on their way home mentally. And those are the guys that you can rely on next season, because you're always building towards the next one. So, just take a look around.
Yep, and Chase Buckley's extra point was no good. So that will keep the score at 30. I'm not sure if they just stopped tracking at that point, which is why the board hasn't changed.
Stop the scoreboard. It's too much.
But NK definitely in firm control of this one.
Callahan for the kickoff, the quarterback, the kicker, the punt returner. Kicks it.
The all-around good guy kicks it out of bounds at about the 30-yard line.
Kingstown just kind of kicking it away, wants no return. Smart, they're in control of this game. Don't let anything big happen quickly. They're fine letting the Panthers take the ball there about the, I want to say 35-yard line if I had to guess. Panthers walk into the huddle.
Yeah, not a lot of spring in their step, and I can understand why.
Yeah, Vieira's got to get them going. Give them a little speech. Talk about finishing strong. 6:25 left in the fourth quarter. Give yourself something to hang your hat on. Put a little drive together. Hit somebody. Player running in late for North Kingstown. Flags down.
Yep, offsides on the defense. Well, that'll make it a little easier.
Yeah, I don't know if you're allowed to run a player in that late off the sideline. So
yeah, I don't think so.
That might be what they're calling there.
Yeah, definitely a procedure penalty.
In case you're throwing a go route up the sideline, you can't just jump off.
I'm here, coach.
Gotcha.
All right, let's make that 1st and 5.
Too wide, screen to the right. North Kingstown defenders. Swarm, he's got the sideline. He is up the sideline.
Can he make it?
This is exactly what North Kingstown did not want to see happen.
Yep.
That is number 1, Leonardo Chelani with the big play, giving life to this Panther.
Hold on, there's a flag on the field. A flag on the field and a down player.
What do you think?
I don't know, maybe a blindside block. Yeah, it's definitely coming back.
Yeah, a lot of times you get holding or clip on something like that. Players getting a little too excited to hit someone. Unfortunate, because that would have gave at least a little bit of life to this Panther team.
Yep.
5:08 left in the fourth. Their chances very slim, but the first sign of life. Chelani takes it up the sideline, goes all the way, but flags down, men down. That is number 32, Levi Ashton. He looks like he's up. Give him a hand.
Looks like maybe an ankle or a knee.
Oh, he's getting carried off. It's not good, but it is the last day of his season, so he'll have some time to get put back together.
Yeah, personal foul. That'll give the Johnston boys a chance to start at the 40-yard line. Too bad. That was a nice return.
Yeah, refs are going to mark it 1st and 10. Nice little screen pass out to the bottom of the screen. There were a ton of North Kingstown defenders in the area, but Chelani able to outrun them all.
They definitely seemed to turn on the Jets at the end. In and out of the hands.
That was Vieira targeting number 1, Leonardo Chelani. A little bit behind. Ball hung up in the air a little bit. Chelani kind of covered by that defensive back. You hope for pass interference in that situation, but Nothing doing. The refs decide to leave the laundry in their pockets. Vieira trying to get this play in quickly. Looks like he's got a little life left in his legs. Looking at his wristband, calling the play and getting his players out of the huddle in a hurry.
Looks like they called a penalty against North Kingstown.
Yeah, maybe that pass interference was called. I didn't see the flag.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Based on that spot, that's the most likely scenario.
Yeah, they will give him the ball 1st and 10 at the 25.
The ball will be placed on the 25-yard line. It'll now be 1st and 10.
Going deep again to Chelani.
Yeah, it's just a little too long on that one.
Is incomplete.
Uncatchable. Back of the end zone. Had 2 defenders in the area. Would have had to put that on the outside and lead his receiver to it. Kind of leads him on the inside there toward the safety. He's being chased down by a cornerback. Looks like, Chelani's the guy they want to target if they have to go through the air, but just unable to connect so far. We believe got the 1 pass interference call, so that's on the positive side.
Yeah, they're definitely still fighting. I mean, it's nice to see. Let's see what they can do here.
Crowd cheering him on.
Yep. Oh,
Problem.
almost not. No, you can pick it up. Got rid of it. Ooh, dangerous pass.
Yeah, anytime the ball hits the turf, we try to get those eyes back up the field. It's a precarious situation. Maybe want to throw that one away. But listen, they're down 30, 36 points.
Yeah,
Depending on how you see it.
Yeah, they're going to try anything they can.
And there you go. More shotgun problems today.
Yeah, a lot of those.
I bring it up because I called it earlier today in the junior Pee Wee game.
Yeah, about what, 3 or 4 hours ago?
Well, when it's this cold, I just think that, and they're this young, it can cause problems. Now, the older kids able to handle it a little bit better. That was the first time we saw Vieira put one on the ground. But he's got guys wide
open.
And
Yeah, he just overshot Benjamin Young.
Mrs. Young deep. That was a seam route. He had a go route on the outside, trying to read the safety.
Yeah, they both got behind the defense.
Just off the outstretched hands. I don't know why North Kingstown allowing them to get behind. They need to play some bend, don't break style defense. That's a coaching point. No reason to contest these guys. Make them keep it in front of you.
It'll make it 4th down from the 25.
See, these corners are still playing up.
The play stops before it can get started.
Sometimes that's that false start.
Yep, procedure against Johnston.
5-yard.
So
4th down from the 30.
I think that's one of the tough things at this level, to teach guys situational football. They're coached to play that cover 3 a certain way, a certain depth, and they've never been up this much in a championship game. They need to back up a little bit, play smart, not give up the big play.
Some more flags. Encroachment on the defense.
Vieira doing a good job using the snap count there, getting free yardage. And the other thing is that, well, the clock, they do have the clock running. But I think that's a
Timeout against. All right, and we're back here with 38 seconds left. Johnston needing a 1st down, at least something. That pass falls incomplete.
Vieira up the left sideline, targeting Benjamin Young. Young looking back, unsure what his quarterback's who he's throwing to. And I believe that'll do it. 17 seconds, clock is ticking.
Timeout, North Kingstown. All right, North Kingstown runs up to the line, gets set. Got one player running off the field.
Getting some of their younger guys out there for this championship. Last play. Toss right to number 1, Andrew Hayes.
Oh,
Ball's on the ground.
ball's on the ground.
Panthers
Picked up by a
recovered.
Johnston defender. Was picked up by Xander Caro. But not going to do it. And your junior varsity champions, the North Kingstown Jaguars.
That one, they had it in the bag the whole second half, able to come out, dominate championship fashion. The North Kingstown Jaguars will line up, pay homage to their opponent, Johnston Panthers, but a convincing championship victory for the North Kingstown Jaguar JV team. North Kingstown having a great day, winning at the junior Pee Wee level and at the JV level here.
Yeah, that was never in doubt. Looking forward to the last game of the day, the varsity West Warwick Steelers versus, again, the North Kingstown